What is asthma and how would you get it?
It's kind of like an allergic reaction. It's a reaction that happens in people's lungs, like in the, it's called bronchioles. So they're like the little tubes that go to where the air is exchanged in the lungs. And what happens is the lining in these bronchioles gets irritated. And what happens is the lining of that bronchiole gets inflamed. And so it swells up. And then what happens is the bronchiole, which is like a tube, it becomes very narrow. And it's hard for people to have the air go through that tube. And it's usually it's hard for people to get the air out, actually, but it's very hard for people to get the air in and out. So they they feel like they can't breathe. They're having trouble breathing in and breathing out. And there definitely people are born. People have I guess a disposition to asthma, but it also can be environmental. There's some evidence that kids who live in older houses, sort of less prosperous, lower socioeconomic, so kids who live in poverty have higher rates of asthma.
Can air pollution cause asthma attacks?
Yeah, there's definitely some evidence that air pollution, certain pollutants in the air will irritate, will cause the asthmatic reaction, will cause people to have what they call asthma attacks. And I think there's some evidence specifically that talks about exhaust from diesel trucks, that they link that to asthma.
And do you think the increase of air pollution has caused more asthma attacks?
I think that, as I said, I think that there is evidence, but definitely there's links between poor air quality and increased incidences of asthma.